Good morning, students. Today we will revise our lesson number 2, components of food. That lesson you have already studied. Now we will revise this lesson. Okay, Asha madam have already told you this lesson. So only key points we will take. Not we will discuss in the elaborate form, but in only key points we will discuss in this uh, lesson. Okay, in this lesson. And other things that you already in 4 or 5 classes are already know how this lesson is over. So only key points we will take and revise all these key points of this lesson. So see, in the first lesson we have discussed that why the food is necessary for us, and we also discussed different type of foods. Now we have already discussed food is necessary for different purposes, different needs of food there, and there are different type of foods are there. Now, what are the components of a particular food? What type of nutrients do we get from foods that we will discuss in this lesson? And what are the, if we do not get the nutrients, what will happen with our body? What type of diseases will be occur in our body? That is, this lesson is about all these things. Okay. So, particularly component of food components, we can divide it in 3 parts. Okay. So, mostly we can divide it in 3 parts. There are 3 type of nutrients in the food. First one is food energy giving nutrients. Second one is body building nutrients. And third one is protective nutrient. So according to the name, those nutrients give our body energy. Those are called energy giving. The body building nutrients are those are needed for our growth, and protective nutrients are those are necessary for our to protect us from diseases. Okay. So first one is energy giving nutrients. Okay, energy giving nutrients are carbohydrate and fats. Okay, first carbohydrate. What is the use of carbohydrate? It is a energy giving nutrient. We get energy by the carbohydrate. There are so many food items. Okay, you can also write here in your comment box name of the food item which are rich with carbohydrate. Okay, I am waiting that write the name of the nutrients which are rich with carbohydrate. Okay, name the nutrients which are rich with carbohydrate. Okay, Rishika Mishra is writing. Rishika Mishra is writing rice, potato, glucose. Very good. Glucose is a type of glucose, and fructose is a type of carbohydrate. Okay. Now potatoes are very good. Pankaj Tripathi is writing potato, very good. And other, what are the other food items which have rich with carbohydrate? Rice, very good. So see, there are so many examples are there. Potato, sweet potato, bread, rice, okay, wheat, sugar, jaggery, that we call good jaggery, okay, milk. All these things are rich with carbohydrate. Okay. Now, if we want to divide carbohydrate in also 2 parts, so there are simple carbohydrate and one is complex carbohydrate. So simple carbohydrate example is sugar. Sugar is there is a sucrose in the sugar. Okay, and rice is the complex carbohydrate, that is starch is present in rice. So rice is also starch that is present in the rice, that is also example of carbohydrate. So we can divide carbohydrate also in different parts, but it is not necessary for you. So simply carbohydrate in the, if you see in the sugar, it is called it is sucrose is found and like that in rice it is starch is found. So mostly glucose and sucrose. There are 2 types of food items where in some items there are glucose and fructose is present. Glucose, fructose, sucrose is present, and other one is there are starch is present. So see, potato and rice is the example of starch, where starch is present in the food item, and like that sugar and jaggery is the example where sucrose is present in the carbohydrate. Second one is there. So there are, we can write here an example also. What is the use of carbohydrate that we have already mentioned here? It is energy giving compounds. Carbohydrates are energy giving compounds. Like that, fat is also energy giving compound. But what is the difference between these two compounds? Fats have more energy than the carbohydrate. Fats have more energy than the carbohydrate, almost just double than the carbohydrate. Foods are there, so in the fat is the just double the energy in comparison to carbohydrate. Okay, just almost double energy we get from the in comparison to carbohydrate. Okay, so what are the example of fats? Or example of different type of food that have fats? Write some examples in your comment box also. Mostly all the vegetable oils have fats. Okay, see, answer is coming. Sanjeev Malhotra, Ritika Malhotra is writing ground nuts. Very good. Butter. Okay, good. Milk, butter, ghee, oil. These are the fats rich food. Okay, all the milk product you can say, because butter, milk, ghee, all these things we get from the milk. All the milk product, from all the milk product we can get fat, and then all the vegetable oils, groundnut oil, coconut oil, mustard oil. Okay, and animal fat is also there. We get from the meat. Okay, all those animals also have fat, that is called animal fat. That is also we get from different type of meat. Okay, so these are the fats. Examples of fats are there. Okay, and example of carbohydrate that you should be remember. Questions will become write the food item which are rich with the carbohydrate, food item which are rich with the fat. Then it is also can name the nutrients that are energy giving to say carbohydrate and fat. And now if you answer in the comments, some are writing fast food. So mostly fast foods are rich with carbohydrate. Okay, pizza, burger, jams, jellies, noodles, all these are rich with carbohydrate. Okay, these are also example of carbohydrate food. So all the most of the fast foods are rich with carbohydrate, not fats. Okay, okay. Now next part is there, body building food, body building nutrients. So body building nutrients is protein. Okay, protein is called body building nutrient. So what is the use of protein? For the use of carbohydrate and fat is that are energy giving nutrients. They give us energy for different type of activities or different type of work. Now protein, what is the use of protein in our for our body? So it is a body building for, just like it is clear with the name that it needs for our growth. Okay, without protein we cannot grow properly. We will not be healthy if we not get protein in our food. Okay, so it helps our body in grow and repair our body cells and tissues also. Okay, second work is repair our body cells and tissues, injured parts, and protect the body to fight different diseases. Okay, it makes our body healthy so that our body can fight different type of diseases and germs also. Okay, and other work is regulate our body functions also. Okay, it regulate our body function. Okay, different type of body functions that that are that in our body is there, always done, like breathing, digestion. Okay, all these things are happen in our body all the time. So all these work, it regulate all these works. Okay, all other works that are going on in our body, so it regulate all these works. Okay, all of you know that there are different type of systems works in our body. Digestive system is there, respiratory system is there. All these systems are working in our body. So at the simultaneously time, so they regulate all these function also. So we need protein for all to regulate all these function also. Okay. Now, what are the food items which are rich with the proteins? Okay. So that Rishika Mishra is writing, soya bean and pulses are rich of such proteins. Okay. Soya bean, soya milk is made which is highly rich of protein sources. So it is very good. Right answer. Soya bean, all the beans. Soya bean is very rich of protein, and all other beans also. Okay. So all other beans and as well as soya bean also is rich of protein. Like that, all the pulses of all are also rich of protein. Okay. Then meat, egg, that we have discussed in the last lesson. So egg is also very rich of protein. Okay. Egg or all other milk product also, cheese, milk. Okay, that are also rich with protein. Okay, and fish is also a very rich source of protein. Okay, and all the pulses also, in the pulses we can take all the pulses that are also rich with protein. So see, we are next one is protective nutrient. We are next is protective nutrients. So in that protective nutrients, or we can divide it two parts. One is minerals and first one is vitamins. Okay, so if you talk about the vitamins, so it is vitamins are important for our proper function of body. Okay, our body के proper function के लिए vitamin is very necessary. There are types of vitamins are present here, but different type of vitamins need for different type of things. Okay, and because of scarcity of vitamin or less vitamin is there in particular vitamin, there are different type of diseases will be occur in our body. So all type of vitamins are also necessary in on right amount. Okay, so main thing is that if you see in a sentence, one sentence, why vitamin is important. So why vitamin is important for proper functioning of our body. For proper functioning, we need vitamins. Without vitamins, we cannot function our body properly. Okay, so different type of food items. One thing is clear: all the food items have more than one nutrients. Okay, if you talk any nutrients, okay, this food item gives only this nutrient. It is not like that. Okay, a particular food item gives more than one type of nutrients. Okay, so it is not like that. Only a food item that is giving us protein, so it will give only protein. It may also give us fat also, like that milk is giving protein as well as fat. So mostly all the leafy vegetables have vitamins. Okay, fruits, milk, eggs, cheese. Okay, all these things are have vitamins. Okay, in some things one vitamin is more, in other things other vitamin is more. See, like one example I am giving you, like that orange, lemon, this type of fruits are there. They are rich source of vitamin C. Okay, all the sour things that have are rich sources of vitamin. Okay, very good. Riddhi Gotwal is writing, milk contains all the major nutrients, right? Because milk has fat, or milk has carbohydrate, milk has protein. So all the rich, it is rich with the. Okay, now Rishika Mishra is writing, there are 6 type of minerals that are calcium. Okay, minerals we will talk later. First we are talking about vitamins. Okay,
the group of particular some vitamins is called B complex. Okay, that question also come. What is B complex? So which vitamins come in B complex group? Okay, if you know, write the answer. Which vitamins come in the group of B complex? Okay. 13 types of vitamins are there, but I am talking about group of B complex. Okay, so there are 6 vitamins come in B complex: B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, and B12. Okay, these 6 vitamins come in the group of B complex. Okay, normally if you think deficiency or कुछ कमजोरी हमको लगेगी तो डॉक्टर गिव्स अस कैप्सूल ऑफ बी कॉम्प्लेक्स. ओके, so when in that B complex capsules or in B complex group there are 6 vitamins come: B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, and B12. Except that vitamin A, B, C is also there. Vitamin K is there. Okay, vitamin D is there. Vitamin D we say vitamin D we get from the sunlight. Okay, vitamin D we get from in the presence of sunlight. Like that vitamin C we have discussed. Vitamin C is present in the all these खट्टे items होते हैं या sour foods होते हैं like lemon or oranges. Okay, so these are the vitamins. Okay, I am not discussing in I am discussing in short way and key points of all these things. Okay, and already you have discussed in a broad manner in the when that lesson was going on. So I am just only in the short way. Okay, next one is we are talking about, okay, protective food. One is vitamin, other is mineral. Now mineral, there are not only one mineral is there, there are so many minerals are there that are essential for our body. It needs a very less amount, but we have to need them. Okay, these minerals are necessary for our various body functions. Okay, all these minerals are needed in a small quantity. Okay, and they are from these minerals we do not get any energy, but they are necessary for us. Okay, there is no need to get in high amount, but low amount we needed all these minerals in our body. Okay, so there are example of minerals are there. The first one is we are taking calcium and phosphate. Okay, I am writing here calcium and phosphate also. Okay, it is calcium. We get calcium we need for making bones and teeth strong. Okay, all of you know that our all the bones and teeth are made from calcium, so we need calcium for make them strong. If there is less calcium in our food, then our need, what happened? Our bones will be weak, our teeth become weak. So we need calcium for our bones and teeth. Okay, and we get calcium from which foods? Write in your comment box. We get calcium and phosphate from which food? Phosphorus from which foods? Milk. Good. Arvi Mahawar is writing milk. From milk we get calcium. Very good. And next, one more work is of calcium is it is promoting our clotting of blood. Clotting of blood means when it is necessary when the blood clotting, where blood clotting uses, if any cut is there in your hand or somewhere, you see blood is coming out from our body. So and after some time, if you left it like that, after some time blood stops because of clotting. Okay, so that also promoting blood clotting. So milk is rich source of Milk is rich source of calcium, and other seafood also rich source of calcium. Okay, next is iron. Iron is next mineral that is needed for us. Okay, hemoglobin is present in our blood. Okay, so iron is needed for forming hemoglobin. And hemoglobin is a component of our blood. And deficiency of hemoglobin, if we do not take iron-rich food, what will happen? There will be deficiency of hemoglobin in our body, and what happened? We will be suffer with the disease called anemia. Anemia is a disease that you have already studied in class 5 also. Okay, so it is anemia is a disease because of lack of hemoglobin. And lack of hemoglobin, why? Because lack of iron-rich food. And iron-rich foods are which are the iron-rich food? Mostly all the leafy vegetables are very iron-rich. Okay. So many examples, so many fruits are writing here. Apple. Okay. Apple is iron-rich food. Very good. Okay. And all the leafy vegetables also very iron-rich. Some other things are there about iodine. Okay. Iodine is there. Iodine is there. That is the other mineral that is needed for us. And iodine is needed for proper functioning of our gland that is present in our hair, that is called thyroid gland, and it is very important gland of our body. For proper functioning of thyroid gland, we need iodine. Otherwise, what will happen? It will swallow, and that disease is called goiter. Because of if iodine deficiency is there, we call a disease occur goiter. Goiter is that that thyroid gland swallow, and because of that, so many activities that done by the thyroid gland that we will discuss in the higher classes, that will be stopped. Now, what are the sources of iron? First one is salt, iodized salt. Nowadays, government has fixed that a merchant can sell only iodized salt. Okay, iodine is mixed with the salt. So that iodized salt is the rich source of iodine, and other seafoods are also there. All the seafoods, you can say fishes and all these things, that also have iodine. Okay, these are the minerals: calcium, iron, and main minerals, calcium and phosphorus, iron and iodine. These are the main minerals are there that are necessary. Other minerals, so many other minerals are also there. Okay, potassium and other things. But we are talking here main minerals. So we have already discussed carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamins, and minerals. In the mineral, calcium, iron, and iodine. Now some other things are also there. One is roughage. Roughage that we have already discussed in lesson number 1 also. Roughage means all the fibrous foods are there that are called roughage is present in all the most of the foods. So all the foods which have fiber in them, or we can say fibrous foods are there, they are called roughage also. Roughage, we can say roughage or fibrous foods. They like that oranges. Okay, so different type of vegetables, fruits, beans, cereals, all those have roughage. Okay, roughage have no nutrient value. There is no nutrients in roughage. Okay, that is because of less of roughage is there, less of fibrous food is there. So that disease will occur. It is not like that, but digestive system or our digestion, because if less roughage is there, salads. Okay, one is writing salad have roughage. Very good. Okay, all the raw things that we are eating, all the raw items, materials that we can eat, all those raw materials have roughage. Okay, most of the foods have roughage or fiber. we can say in a simple language, fiber. Okay, most of the foods have fiber in them. Okay, so these are necessary for our digestion. Main thing is these are necessary for our digestion, because and it helps in our constipation, prevent us from constipation or excursion of all this. It helps in excursion of waste material. Okay, it mix with the waste material and help in excursion of waste material that we excrete from our body, and it is also prevent from our constipation also. These are roughage. And one most important thing, one is left, that is water. Pankaj Tripathi is writing, the food containing plant fiber, which sure also known as dietary fiber, is called roughage. Okay, good. The food containing plant fiber, जितने भी foods हैं जिनमें plant fibers होते हैं, we are talking about only plant fibers. Okay, so that are called roughage. Okay, dietary fibers, pulses, cereals, very good. Okay, now last one is water. Why water is important for us? Okay, water is not containing any nutrient. Yes, right, water is not containing any nutrient. But why water is important for us? First thing, write in your comment box why water is important. What is the use of water in our body? What is the use of water in our body? So water is used for transporting substances. Okay, one thing. Main thing is there, all the substances that we are eating, we need water to transport from one place to other place. Okay, if you see in all the food items also there is water present, or when we cook the food, so there is water is present in the food. Otherwise all the, see, rice is there, or if you are eating rice without water, that's बिल्कुल rice raw form में you cannot eat. Okay, you have to boil it. For boiling we need water, and then rice consume water. So like that, all the substances, for transporting all the substances we need water. All the fruits and vegetables contain water themselves. Like that, other food items also have water in them. So transporting all the substances we need water. Second is use of water for metabolic activities, or different type of metabolic activities are there in our body. For these metabolic activities we need water. Okay, now water we get from which type of food? First one is for digestion. Digestion is, okay, digestion comes in the without if there is no water in our food items, so it is very difficult to digest the food also. Our acids will take more time if there is no water in our food. Transporting, regulate our body temperature. One is writing, Nitisha Sankar, very good. It regulate our body temperature also. Water regulate our body temperature, very good. Now, what are the food items from we get water? So all the food items from we get water, as well as some more, milk, tea, coffee, juices, okay, curd. All these are the there are so much water in these food items, as well as directly we drink water. Okay, so these are the things from that we get water. And water, we need more water because some activities are there where we excrete water also, like sweating. In the sweating, so much water comes out from our body, like that urine. In the urine also so much water comes out from our body. Okay, some water rich foods, writing vegetable, fruit, different type of juices, beverages. Okay, so that, okay, we have already discussed. Cucumber is the one food item that have like watermelon, muskmelon. These are the some food items which have so much water in them. Okay, now these are the food components we discussed. in the different food components, energy giving, body building, protective food. In the protective food, we have already discussed vitamins, minerals. Now, according to your exam, what things you should remember? First thing, there are three groups, and then you should know the exam food items which are rich with carbohydrate, food items which are rich with fats, food items which are rich with vitamins, proteins, different for calcium, which are the food items that you should know. Next part of this lesson is that if these are lack of these nutrients are in our body, okay, if lack of nutrients of these are in our body, which type of diseases will occur, what will be effect on our body. So one thing before that is that point is balanced diet. If we take balanced diet, what is balanced diet? Write in your comment box. Okay, all of you should know that the meaning of balanced diet. I'm waiting. What is the definition of balanced diet? You should write on your comment boxes. A diet that containing all the nutrients in balanced way, in proper quantity. Okay, a diet which has all the nutrients. Okay, when we are talking about the diet is not like a food. Diet means that whole day what we are eating. It is in the diet, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all other food items that we are eating, all are comes in the diet. Okay, diet. So where a balance. What is the balanced diet? Balanced diet is that diet which contains all the nutrients in proper quantity. Okay, it is not like that we are taking all the nutrients, but we are taking so much carbohydrate and very less protein, or so much protein and very less carbohydrate. In proper quantity should be there. Okay, a proper quantity of different type of nutrients should be there. That is called balanced diet. Okay, in the balanced diet now. Very good. So many students have written all the food which have all the nutrients. Mayak Khilare is right. Prashika is writing balanced diet means which we take food in proper quantity. Very good. Kritika, Nitisha Sankwa is writing a diet contains adequate amount of different compensated food required for healthy functioning of our body. Good. So you can define in different way. But Rishika Mishra is writing a diet which contains all the essential components in proper quantity need for our body. Very good. So maybe some difference of words, but meaning should be there. We need a diet which balanced diet is which diet which has all the nutrients in proper quantity. What are the two things? It should have all the nutrients and in a proper quantity. Now, there is one thing is also there. A balanced diet for you and balanced diet for me will be differ. It is not like that. We cannot say this is the balanced diet for all the persons. Okay, balanced diet differ with the age. Okay, a child needs a different type of balanced diet. A man or woman need different type of balanced diet. According to the age, it changes the balanced diet. According to the health also. If your health is weak, you need more balanced diet. If you are healthy, you need less nutrients. Okay. If you are an old person, you need different type of balanced diet. And occupation is also important. Okay. If a soldier is there and if a teacher is there and a shopkeeper is there or a policeman is there, the different type, according to different type of occupation, diet, balanced diet will be differ. Okay, different. So see, age is there, occupation is there, health is there. These are the some issues. According to that, balanced diet will be differ for same age person is also. Okay, one thing is age. According to age, balanced diet will be differ, but the same age is there if 25-year-old person is there, but if a soldier of 25-year-old or a shopkeeper of 25-year-old, there will be different type of balanced diet for them. So occupation is also key point there, health is key point there, age is key point there. Now what is left in that this lesson, different type of diseases because of imbalanced diet and different type of diseases that will be there because of lack of these nutrients. So that we will discuss, as well as we will discuss about the main and important questions. Okay, in the next class I will not teach, I will just ask you all the important questions, and what type of questions will be there, some important questions, as well as lack of vitamins B, like what type of questions will be there, what type of diseases will be there because lack of vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, lack of carbohydrate, lack of protein, and some important questions, some keywords, about some keywords, and as well as we will discuss about some deficiency diseases also. First we will discuss deficiency diseases and then important question, and we will conclude the revision of that lesson in the next class. Okay, now after that we will start our lesson number 9 also. Okay, lesson number 9, after one more class we will start our lesson number 9. So be active and submit your work of lesson number 4 also on your classroom app. Okay, good day students.